But I just want to introduce myself. My name is Kelsey Beck, and I am your Miss Lakeville this year. And with something very exciting, I'm actually competing for Miss Massachusetts with Miss America organization this Friday and Saturday. So I'm gearing up, getting ready to go to Worcester on Wednesday. That's where the pageant. Worcester. I know how to say it. Worcester. On Wednesday, we have pageant week starts, which I'm so excited. But one of the reasons why I'm here with you all today is with the Miss America organization, we all have a platform, a way that we can give back to the community, some kind of community service. And mine involves what I call my legacy adults, so my senior citizens. And my platform is impacting generations, honoring legacy adults, and igniting youth. So I've spent years and years, I grew up in nursing homes. I love spending quality time with my legacy adults, learning from them, reaping their lifetime of wisdom and experience. I say you all are treasure troves of wisdom because you have lived. I don't know anything. I need your mentoring. I don't know what I'm doing, what I'm, in the next 5 minutes, but well, I do here. But I need you guys, and I want youth, young people. I want to inspire young people to serve and to find that passion to serve. Mine involves the elderly and spending time with senior citizens, but it may be different for other people. So I want to make sure that people recognize that they have a purpose and that they can find that passion and be able to serve in the community. So thanks for having me here today to spend a little quality time with you all, and I'm looking forward to hearing a little bit about where you all come from and what your interests are too. But I guess first I'll tell you a little bit about me. I am a rising senior at Harvard, so they haven't kicked me out yet. I'm still there. I'm studying English with a minor in government, so I'm looking to go to law school in a couple of years. But I've so enjoyed Boston and also getting to know Lakeville. You all have a great town here. It's beautiful. I want to my mom is from Florida. I want to introduce her too, and we were driving around a little bit, and we'll do a little more exploring later today after we finish with you all. But you just live in such a beautiful place, and I'm just so honored to be here. So let me introduce my mom first. This is my mom, Barbara Beck. Hi, everybody.
This is easy to see what you got in your looks.
Oh, you're so sweet.
Thank you.
Well, Kelsey was my later in life blessing. And so that's why she likes legacy adults, because I am one. And I always like to say that I have a second daughter, or a first daughter. Number one daughter has given me my 3 grandbabies. I have a 6-year-old, a 4-year-old, and a 2-year-old. That's Kelsey's older sister. Any grandmothers or fathers in this room? I mean, is it not the greatest season of our lives to have these little babies? So I enjoy that part of my life, but now to be able to kind of follow Kelsey around and to see what her new interests are is a lot of fun as well. And one reason that I entered the Miss America organization and that Kelsey has is that it is...
Let me tell them. I don't know if they know.
Oh.
My mom was Miss Florida in 1971.
Yes.
I wasn't 101. 1971. So she competed on the Miss America stage in Atlantic City, in New Jersey, and it's actually going back to Atlantic City. It was in Vegas since 2005. This is the first year, this September, that it's going back to Atlantic City. So wouldn't that be so cool if I won and could go back to the same stage that my mom was on?
That would be so much fun. But the whole purpose of the Miss America, and there's so much confusion, there's the Miss USA pageant, and that is a bona fide beauty pageant. Miss America, a la Miss America pageant, has more to do with the all-American girl next door who has a purpose and a passion in life, a passion to serve, and it involves talent, where the Miss USA pageant, truthfully, is all about external beauty. And so we like to make that distinction because we have never been in it for we're so cute, we're so beautiful. We don't feel that way at all. We know that it's important to have a talent, and it's also important to serve, and the community service aspect of it was what drew me, and the fact that it's a scholarship pageant. My entire education, except for my first year of college, my dad and mom paid for my first year, and then I entered the Miss Florida pageant, won the Miss Florida pageant, and the rest of my education was paid for by the Miss America organization. So that's a coup. That's a really cool thing, and of course, we're all in favor of that for Kelsey. Daughter number 1 did not enter the Miss America, any of that kind of stuff. That was not her thing. Never pushed her to do it. Never pushed this one to do it. It was kind of one of those things where if you're going to do it, you gotta embrace it on your own, and she has, and she has already won some scholarship money, and if she wins Miss Massachusetts and Miss America, then she's set for life. She will have 0 debt coming out of college, which would be a wonderful thing. So, and then I'm gonna let Kelsey talk and do her thing, but one more thing is that I played a song at the Miss America, on the Miss America stage called Toccata by Cacciaturian. It's loud, it's boisterous, it's kind of dissonant, it's not a real pretty sound, but back in my day, they just said all they want to do is be entertained. Just wow them with a loud and bangy song. So I tried that. I didn't win Miss America, but I won a talent award for that piano piece. And so, guess what she's playing? Isn't that not cool? So she's going to be playing that same loud, bangy, awful sounding piece. And I think she's going to play for you today, right?
I am, I definitely will.
She needs some practice. So
I
we're
need to
gonna have her-
practice for Friday, I'm nervous.
But we brought some pictures. I don't know if you'd be interested or not, right?
Oh, yes.
Maybe you all, I don't know, we don't have to show pictures, but I think somebody asked us to bring pictures. This is me 100 years ago when I won Miss Florida.
We can pass them around.
1971. I say it's 100 years ago. And then one of the pictures is me in Atlantic City's Boardwalk. And then we'll pass around some pictures of Kelsey, although, see, you can see her, what she looks like now. So that's me when I was a little girl. I was 19 years old. Yeah, when I won. And then these are some of just Kelsey's little pictures. So it's just, anybody have a question before we go any further? I want you
I
all to.
wanted to know, she said her background had something to do with the elderly. Nursing home?
Yes, so I grew up basically in nursing homes, Christmas caroling. We actually have a nursing home right next to us where, in my parents' home. And
It's
so,
like in our backyard.
And so it's our backyard. I just grew up, Christmas caroled, spent time with them, and all I have to do sometimes is just sit down and they'll just impart so much wisdom to me and encourage me, and I can spend time with them. And so it's just, I feel like there are reciprocal dividends when it comes to you all can mentor me, and then we can spend time with you and love on you. So I just feel like
This is a community center, right? You don't
Right.
live here.
no.
Okay. I mean, I didn't know how big it was. This is just where you come to play with each other and have a good time. Okay. So this is a lot different than because I was looking at y'all going, you guys are like my age. You can't be living here.
No, when I came here, I guess maybe it was a month ago, and were any of you here when I came? I recognize you, okay, with the knitting. The knitting, yes, so good to see you. But I was able to spend time with the ladies knitting. I should have tried. I'll try next time. I don't know how, so you're gonna have to teach me. I'm not a good knitter. And I also played pool with. Oh yes. Oh yeah. I actually played pool with Ed. If any of you all know Ed, he was trying to teach me pool. He's a champ. And so we're actually headed over to the Island Terrace too after this. So just
Did you love that place? Wasn't it?
oh, it's beautiful with the lake. I mean, it's gorgeous.
One of the really cool things about one of the pictures you're going to see there is my dad. I was so close to my mom and dad both, but there's a picture in particular of my
Does
dad.
anybody have it originally? Can you hold that up for us?
And when I won Miss Florida, my dad was so incredibly excited. He is my hero, and he passed away. He is now in heaven with the Lord. We truly believe that 2.5 years ago. So that was a real difficult season of my life. But the reason that she got so involved with Legacy Adults is because my dad spent his last year in a nursing home. And it was a very trying, kind of difficult year. But that's just a real sweet part of her story.
Right. I mean, my papa told me that I could do anything, that I could be anything I wanted in the whole world, and I believe that. And that's why I think I aspired to go to Harvard, where I never thought I could get in. I said, Harvard? My brother-in-law went to Harvard, and he said, why don't you try to get in? I said, no, isn't that, for smart people? Or isn't that for boys? Or so I didn't know. And so, but my papa, he just mentoring, and that's why part of my platform is mentoring youth, because I feel like everyone needs a mentor, whether you're 21 like me, or whether you're like you, or whatever.
Younger than all of us.
I don't know about that. But my papa is my ultimate inspiration, and spending every single day with him in the nursing home before he passed away. I mean, not only did I get to spend time with him, but I got to know the nursing staff. I got to know the other residents. Jose, this sweet man Jose, he would win quarters playing bingo every week. And I would bring my little nephews and niece, and he would say, "Come here, I want to give you quarters." He was being generous with the little bit of money that he had, even in his last days. He's still there. I still visit him sometimes whenever I go back to visit my mom, and he always tells me he's got this thick Hispanic accent. I say, "Hey Jose, how are you doing?" And he goes, "Hola, I'm still alive." So he's just so excited to still be living and making an impact on my life. Just his sweet little words. So that's my passion, my legacy adults, and so thank you for letting me.
Tell them why do you call them legacy
Okay,
adults?
I call you. I mean, you guys are you're still young, but legacy adults, because I believe that everyone has the potential to leave a legacy, whether that's positive or negative. And I think that it's that you all are leaving a legacy, and I mean, you've lived a lifetime of experience, and that's why you're able to affect me with that positive legacy, and that's why I think that's a better word than senior citizens, is legacy adults, because you're esteemed, you've reached that level where you're able to impact so many more people because you've had a lifetime of experience and wisdom. Very wise. So I guess if you all, anyone have any other questions before maybe I jump into the
Is
wild
everybody
thing?
from Lakeville? Are you all live in Lakeville? This is one of the most beautiful communities I have ever seen, and I've seen a bunch of pretty things. Lakeville is gorgeous. Are you from Lakeville originally, or did you just find it?
No. I'm from Middleborough, which is the next one.
Middleborough. I
Middleborough's
love
pretty
Middleborough.
too, very pretty. We were there last night. In fact, I'll tell you this, we were in Middleborough last night at a little get-together, and the person that hosted it lived in a house that's 100 years old. Well, in Florida, we don't have 100-year-old things unless you go to St. Augustine. Everything's, you build it for 20 years and you tear it down again and start all over. So it is incredible to me to see these, what do you call it, clapboard houses? Clapboard. This is such a beautiful part of our nation. And I know you see,
behind bullet floors.
yeah, you see it every day, so you're used to it. But when I come down here, up here, it's just phenomenal. So you're very, very blessed to be in a community like this.
Did you have a connection in Middleborough? Why did you go to Middleborough?
Good question. Do you want to tell that?
Sure. So does anyone know Lorna, Miss Lorna Brunel?
Sure.
Familiar with her? She has the
yes.
Burtwood
Right.
School of Performing Arts, and she also coaches us pageant girls,
Yes.
and we are so appreciative of her. So she had a big bonfire last night where she had all the girls come out in her backyard, some yummy food and s'mores and fellowship, and so she had us over for our send-off because we leave on Wednesday, so we were able to all hang out and get
I
together.
know, I'm sorry, I keep popping up. Okay, so she lives on this property where there are woods all in the backyard, and it is absolutely gorgeous. Just beautiful, beautiful woods. And so you're gonna laugh at this because I guess, do I have an accent?
Yes.
Yeah. Well, I think you have the accent. So I said, Lorna, I was looking out in the back, I go, do you have any bears? And she goes, no, bears. And you know what she thought I said? Do you have any beers? And so she goes, yeah, the bar is right over there. I always wondered about bears. Do you have bears? She thought I said beers the way I said it. I guess it was, anyway.
She's a great gal. She's done a lot
She
for that
is.
community
She
in
is.
Middleborough.
She
She has
is.
an incredible home.
Because
Just
I know
incredible.
it's incredible, but I know she does a lot of performances, and the Miracle Worker, was anyone able to go to the Miracle Worker? The other, she had that a couple, she's actually coming, she's on her way, she's a little late, she had a lesson, so we might see her today. So, any other questions or anything? The current Miss Massachusetts, who's giving up her crown on Saturday night, is actually from Lakeville. If anyone knows Taylor Kinsler, or know the Kinsler family. But she's so sweet, she's done a phenomenal job as Miss Massachusetts, so hopefully someone else who represents Lakeville could, she could pass it on, but we'll see on Saturday night. So I guess I can jump into the piano and play my loud, bangy piece. Try not to cover your ears too much. I know it's not very pleasing. But it is a classical piece called Toccata by Aram Khachaturian. So, without further ado, I heard you all just got this piano, right? Isn't that right?
Yes.
That's fabulous. When I was here last time, there wasn't a piano. So, woohoo!
You won't know the difference if
Yeah,
it's
you
a
won't.
tune or not with this piece. Thank you. So wasn't it pretty loud and bangy? A little bit?
It was beautiful.
Well, thank you. You're so sweet. I actually played a song. I was Miss Boston last year. I represented Boston just due to the fact that I go to Harvard. And I played a piece called Whitewater Chopsticks. Has anyone ever heard of chopsticks? Dun, 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 dun. So the piece starts out, dun, 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 and I look out, and people are like, is she just playing that simple piece? And they're like, and then it goes into more, so that was really fun to play. A Miss America from a couple years ago actually played that piece and won, so I thought, that's a good idea. But now I'm so happy to play something that my mom played, just because it has a cool story, and it's a way that I can honor her and remember what she did, and it's fun too. It's loud and bangy, but it's fun. And I was classically trained for 13 years, so it's a little bit more down my alley. But yeah, so I actually have some trivia questions. Are you guys awake and ready for some trivia here? All right, and you can just shout out the answers. Who thinks they're a champ at 1950s trivia? Anybody? Anybody know anything? 1950s? Did you raise your hand? No, you did not? Well, we'll see. We'll see. I'm counting on you.
You gotta go to Lorenzo's, they have a trivia night.
Oh, they do?
Let's see.
Well, we'll see what happens. Okay. So which president of the United States was in office from January 20th, 1953 to January 20th? Did you already say it?
I like to know.
Should we do boys versus girls? Or is that unfair?
Only 3 minutes.
Is that unfair? Okay. 1 point for the boys. Okay. Which disease did Dr. Jonas Salk successfully?
Polio.
That was definitely the girls. Sorry, guys. I hear the woman voice loud and strong. All right, 1-1. What was the name of the first satellite launched into orbit by Russia? Oh, I heard this one over here. Sorry, ladies. 2-1. Who overthrew, I don't even think I can name this, Fulgencio Batista in 1959 and became dictator of Cuba?
Castro.
think it was. I don't think you
With
got
the
that.
girls.
Sorry. 2-2. It's all. It's so close. All right, now we're getting into music. Any musicians in here? I forgot to ask. Anybody? Any singers?
Denise.
Do we have any singers?
I sing with
Oh, that's fabulous. We have a lot of acapella groups at Harvard. I think it's so talent. I mean, I don't have music behind it. And that's great. And Denise? Who's Denise? Oh, you are Denise. I was like, you guys are pointing over there. Okay, so you're the singer. That's awesome. Okay, so.
I need to know the answer.
Right, so I'm counting on you. Ready? Okay. Which famous song sung by Doris Day was introduced in the 1956 Hitchcock thriller, The Man Who Knew Too Much? That's right. Very good. 3-2. You are smart.
Why don't you have Denise sing it for us?
For a bonus point. You can tie it up. For a bonus point. A little bit.
I'm just a chorus girl.
Oh.
Somebody over here was singing it.
Oh, someone was? Don't cover your mouth. You get a bonus point if you sing us a little bit.
You don't want to hear it.
How about everybody else? Girls got a bonus point. Sorry, fellas. So 3-3. Close. All right. I'm very competitive, as you can see. I'm like rooting for the girls and the boys. Which singer had a hit with 16 Tons in 1955? You got it. 4-3. Which smoky voice singer sang Too Young in 1951?
Too long?
Too Young.
What is that song?
That's the year I graduated.
Smoky voice singer. Smoky voice.
Oh, too
Too
young.
young to realize. Who sings
Yeah,
that?
too young.
I know that song.
Give them a hint.
Nat.
Hey, Cole.
All right, ladies. All right, 5-3, ladies.
Yeah, I do remember.
Okay, now we're getting into some pop culture. Anybody? Real loving pop culture? I'll love it for you. All right. Which aspiring rock and roll singer appeared on the Ed Sullivan Show in 1950? Can't even finish my question. Girls. Girls. 6-3. Boys, what's going on here? Are you sleeping? Need a little.
Elvis appealed more to the
I
girls.
like to
Oh,
pop
yeah.
Wait, here's the bonus question, a little lip action from any of the guys or the
Oh, yeah.
bonus one. Anybody do an Elvis impersonation?
Oh, yeah. And you get a bonus point.
Yeah, come on.
From sitting down?
Yes, it does it.
How about all three of you so it's not just a spotlight? Are you gonna do that? Any women want to get an extra point?
Hips are all gone.
Hips have been replaced.
All right, that's all right. Which rising young star from the movie Rebel Without a Cause died in
James Dean.
Heard you. Heard you. Coming back. 4-6. Women. Which television game show first aired in 1956 and is still running today? Game show.
Jeopardy?
Jeopardy?
No.
Concentration? No.
Price is Right.
Price is Right.
You got it. Price is right. All right. 7-4, ladies. All right, now we're moving into the 60s. Woo! Okay, wait a minute. Where am I? Oh, here I am. Okay. Too many papers. Okay. Who was the first African American named Supreme Court Justice in 1967?
Rice.
Beta?
Was it Rice?
Mm-mm.
Wasn't Charles, no.
Beta?
Say that again. The first African American named Supreme Court Justice in 1967.
Oh, that's,
Yes.
Very good.
Very good, Marshall. Very good. What is it? 8-4? 8-4, ladies.
Joe Whiting.
I got to think of some bonus questions for you guys. I know, but I've heard you a lot, though. You've been good. In 1964, Jack Ruby was convicted of murdering which other accused assassin?
Oswald.
Very good. Boys.
Hey, how about, yeah, I was gonna say bonus for the first and middle name.
Lee Harvey.
I think I'm the women.
I thought he
I
said
heard
it.
him.
I
Yeah,
think
the
he said it first.
Uh-oh, I don't know.
If you can say Harvey with an R, you get an extra bonus.
Harvey.
I love
Keep
the
'em
message.
Harvard.
There you
Go
go.
to Harvard.
Habit.
Went to Harvard.
Habit. Come pack your craft.
Yeah.
Okay, 8-5, I
Right.
believe. Okay. Israeli forces defeated Arab forces in this extremely short but decisive war that took place June 1967.
6 days war.
Whoa.
You are good.
Ask her how she did it.
How'd you know that? History buff? History teacher? That's smart. Very
Trivia.
good. That's good. Okay, 9-5. All right, now we're moving on to movies. Anybody a big movie lover here?
Westerns.
That's
John
the
Wayne.
Oh, Western. I don't know.
Matt Dillon, Gunsmoke. You like that?
Westerns. Yeah. Encore.
Okay, which film won the Oscar for Best Picture in 1960?
19 what?
60.
This is hard. It's not a house, it's an.
Gigi.
The apartment.
Good job.
Wow.
Jack Lemmon.
10-5.
Jack Lemmon.
Which actor won the Oscar for Best Actor for his role in the 1962 film To Kill a Mockingbird?
Gregory Peck.
Good job, ladies. 11-5. Which film was the highest grossing release of 1963, yet still lost money because it was one of the most expensive films ever made?
Cleopatra.
All right, there you go.
Cleopatra.
Oh, I like your shirt, Lakeville. It's great. I get bonus point for the extra shirt. Or for the game
You
shirt.
need it.
You need it by now. Okay, so now that's 10-7. Okay, now we're going into pop culture for the 1960s. Which iconic blonde actress and rumored lover of President
Marilyn
JFK?
Monroe.
There you go.
Surprised at the men on that.
12-7. What? I can't count. I'm studying English. I don't do that math thing, so that's all right. What is math? Anybody like math? Does anybody like math? I just need to know if anybody likes math. Thank you. Okay, I understand. Yeah, I don't like it. I can do 2 + 2, but that's about it. All right. Let's see. Which former first lady married Greek shipping tycoon Aristotle?
Jackie Kennedy.
Right. I think I heard the women. Maybe I just am listening for them more.
No,
It
it's the
is them, or maybe they're just a big resounding voice.
Jackie Bouvier.
All right, 12-7. Sorry?
Bouvier was the name.
middle name, Bouvier.
That was her maiden name was.
Oh, it was?
Yeah.
Oh, all right, that's a point for you. Oh, yeah, we've got another. We've got your 4th player right there. I didn't even see you.
Yeah.
They're gonna
Hi,
put you to
nice
work.
meet you. Kelsey Beck.
Nice to meet
She's a
you.
little adorable girl.
Yeah, who's it? Who are you guys?
This is
This
Mackenzie.
is Mackenzie.
Mackenzie and Tracy.
Mackenzie, how are you?
You say hi?
She wore her pretty dress
They
and
have-
sparkly slip shoes just for you.
I love it. She does. She looks like she is a princess. You know Every Girl's a Princess. Anybody know that movie? When they say Every Girl's a Princess? The Little Princess. That's the movie. And Miss Lorna's here! We're just doing some trivia.
Oh, I love trivia.
So
Good
feel free to
morning.
jump in. The women are beating the men right now.
Girl power.
Girl power. I know. We're strong. We got it.
They just got another helper.
Yeah.
Yes, they just got reinforcements here.
Thank you, dear.
Okay. In which year did the Woodstock Festival take place?
69.
All right, the men are coming back. So what is it? 12-8. 12-8. All right.
Biscuit point for being there?
No way. All right. 12-9. Sure. Actually, bonus points. We're throwing out these bonus points.
Yeah,
like
Lakeville sure needs a lot.
Ask him what the best thing is that he learned about Woodstock.
Yeah. And what did you learn being there?
Don't try and park your car.
That's good. I like that. I like that. Okay. Which product did Procter & Gamble launch in 1966 that revolutionized baby care?
Diapers?
What'd you say?
Pampers.
Yes, Pampers. Very good. Very good.
could have named all of us.
Oh, yeah?
I just said diapers.
Oh, yeah. Very good. All right, 13-9. Okay, now we're moving on into the 70s. Anybody particularly like the 70s, those years? I see you. I see you. All right, so I'm expecting you guys come out on top. All right, no. Okay, some history. Here we go. My history buff over here. Which president resigned in 1974?
Nixon.
Was that a tie? No, it wasn't it.
Totally women.
Oh, I need to get my ears fixed. I don't know. Okay, I'm sorry, ladies. I'm
Right?
I'm trying to help the men a little bit. You know,
They need help.
they need help. That's
All
right.
right, I tell you what, give a bonus for the middle name. If a man can name the middle.
Millhouse.
All right, there you go.
Millhouse.
All right, that's a
Okay.
bonus for
Okay.
women.
Okay. So 1310 then.
Right.
Sure. Okay. During which Apollo space flight did an oxygen tank explode, putting the crew? Very good.
Challenger.
Good. Apollo 13. You got it. Okay. So 1410. Which Pennsylvania nuclear generating plant suffered a partial meltdown?
3 Mile.
Very good. Okay, 1410. All right, now we're going on to sports. Maybe that's all.
Yeah, the middle.
This is your chance right here. All right. Which Olympic athlete set a record in 1972 by winning 7 gold medals?
Not
Smith.
this.
I can't think of his name. The swimmer.
Swimming.
Well, I heard Mark, and then I heard Spitz. Mark guy and the Spitz women. That might be a tie. Yeah.
Tie.
Half a
All
point for each of us.
right. Okay.
Who was it?
We'll say Mark Spitz.
He said it, yeah.
Oh, you did? You got it? Okay, so we'll do 1411.
Thank you, John. Thank you. We need all help. Coming from behind.
All in swimming.
Okay. Which race car driver? Anybody who like NASCAR? Race car? Anybody?
AJ
Anybody like that?
Andretti.
No. Won the Daytona 500 in 71.
Richard
Andretti.
Ready?
Got it.
Petty.
You got it back there, Richard Petty. All right. So 1412, ladies.
You guys are gonna buy me a coffee.
Come Friday, it's
I
free.
know they got it. I know. I'm like almost unfair back there. What's going on? It's okay. I still think you'll do good. Which athlete was the first to earn a perfect score in the history of an Olympic gymnastics?
Very Lou
Yeah.
Olga, Nadia Comaneci.
Very good. Can you name the year? Anybody name the year in the 70s?
We'll do 72.
71, 2, 3, 4, 5,
Someone
6,
said
7.
76. I think. All right, women. Good job. You're not partial or anything. I know I'm partial, yes. I really did hear it, but that's good. What is the score now? I've lost count. 14, 15, 12.
Could be more than 15.
Thank you. I need the help here. Okay, we got just a couple more. So this is your chance, guys. Last chance.
The last one's a bonus of 5,
We
right?
should get double.
Yeah, double or nothing or something. Okay, this is pop culture, I think. I don't know where I am. Okay. Which video game system debuted in the 1970s?
Atari.
Woo! I can't even finish my question. Are you reading my mind? Or you're just that smart, I don't know. Probably. So, 1612. Okay, these next three will be bonuses. We'll double them, so you can get 2 points. So here's your shot. Which book about a bird on a journey of self-discovery topped the New York Times bestseller list for 38 weeks in 1970? Very good. So that score would be
Dying in the stretch.
it was 15 to 12, so now it's 17 to 12.
Wait a minute, her husband told her the answer.
No, he didn't.
No, I told her his middle name.
He's jumping
Oh.
ship. Okay. Which musical genre featuring a driving 8-beat spawned a cultural phenomenon that peaked with 1977 release of the film Saturday Night Fever? So what musical genre?
Disco.
Disco.
Very good.
John
You get
Travolta.
2 points for that. So that's
17, 14.
17, 14. I promise I go to Harvard. I'm not.
John
I
Travolta.
promise. I told you they haven't kicked me out yet, so just do this. Which series of musical cartoon shorts aired on Saturday mornings and taught children lessons about math, grammar,
Sesame.
No, not Saturdays.
No. Scooby-Doo.
government, and more?
Cartoons.
Mr. Rogers or someone?
Murder.
That's it.
Conjunction,
But-
what's your function?
But
What was it called? The whole series.
School.
Oh, Schoolhouse Rock.
Very good. So with a whopping 21 to something, the women win. So since we're on these different eras, does anyone have any favorite sing-along songs that we could sing together? That we could have Miss Denise, right? Lead us in. Yeah, she can lead us. Okay. Any favorites?
She used to lead our chorus.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, girls.
Any
Let's see.
favorites?
What do we want to sing?
Follow the mountain ball.
Oh,
Summer songs.
Oh, we ain't got a barrel of money. Maybe it's ragged and funny, but we'll travel along, singing a song, side by side. Oh, we don't know what's coming tomorrow. Maybe it's trouble and sorrow, but we'll travel along, singing a song, side by side.
How about that?
Through all kinds of weather. It doesn't really matter how long. We all have troubles and sorrow. We'll be the same as we started, but we'll travel along, singing a song, side by side.
Excuse me.
You're the dancer. All right. Any other suggestions?
That's my exercise.
That's your exercise? Me too. Oh, I'm tired now. Any other favorites? Think of any? I like that one. That's a cute one. Do you have a favorite?
You are my sunshine.
You are my sunshine,
my
only
sunshine.
You make me happy when skies are gray. You'll never know, dear, how much I love you. Please don't take my sunshine away. The other night, dear, as I lay sleeping, I dreamt I held you in my arms. And I awoke, dear, I was mistaken. So I hung my head and I cried. You are my sunshine, my only sunshine. You make me happy when skies are gray. You'll never know, dear, how much I love you. Please don't take my sunshine away. Well, I was thinking of Mackenzie's come up. I have.
That's what I thought.
Yeah, I do not play by ear, I play by my hands. I was thinking that we could play, the only things that I remember are songs like. Tells me so, little ones to him belong. They are weak, but he is strong. Yes, Jesus loves me. Yes, Jesus loves me. Yes, Jesus loves me. Because my Lord tells me so. I have grandchildren. This is all I do with my grandchildren. I tell you another one. Mackenzie, do you watch Barney? You ever watch Barney? I wish I played more, but I don't. Let's see what else.
Jack Bicycle built this too.
Oh,
Oh, that's good.
Daisy, Daisy, that's it. Start us off. Daisy, Daisy, give me your answer to.
Who wants to dance?
I have praised
Who wants to dance?
all of the love of you. It will be a stylish marriage. Like a million for but you'll look sweet upon
known when I was crowned Miss Lakeville.
Because it's
So
very similar.
Yeah.
They
Look
are.
at the picture.
they are, that's right, yeah, she still has hers and,
The points, tell them what the points
The
mean.
points,
right?
yeah, there
There's more points on hers.
yes, so there are 4 points to the crown. Scholarship, which like we said earlier, Miss America organization gives away over $40 million a year in scholarship, which is amazing. Service, which is the platform, what you're passionate about. Success, hopefully achieving, whatever dreams you have with school or whatever career-wise. And then last is style, which I'm working on. We'll see about that. I actually came to Harvard to play Division I volleyball, so I'm a total jock. An athlete, grew up playing all kinds of sports, volleyball, soccer, tennis, softball, you name it, I played it, I loved it. So I had to rub the dirt off a little bit to put this crown on, but it's been a fun transformation. Trying to be a lady now is good for life though too, but I still love my sport too. I love
Did you get to play sports at Harvard?
Sorry.
No.
Yes?
Beach volleyball?
I actually started out on the beach. My uncle taught me when I was 12 how to play beach. Any of you all watch the Olympics? They are so talented. It's such a difficult sport, but beach is a lot different from indoor. But I moved to indoor when I was about 14 and then started from there.
Who's going to host your pageant this year, Miss America?
Who hosts it?
Or who is going?
Is it still
Oh,
Trump?
who, the man or
The
woman?
man.
who
Donald
does it.
Trump is a different system.
Right. Donald Trump is with USA. So
Well, who's
two
gonna-
systems.
who's gonna-
Sam
Sam
Haskell.
Haskell owns it. and
Sam Haskell is the
Talking about
CEO.
I don't think they've announced the celebrity MC yet.
Okay.
Yeah.
But it's usually Chris Harrison. I don't know if
Yeah.
you all, any Bachelor watching, Bachelorette watching, that he hosts that as well, because it's owned by the same producers that produce The Bachelor. But so we don't know yet. We don't know the judges. We don't know the judges of Miss America yet. But it's usually some fun celebrity. So
I have
yes,
two
what was your
questions. Did you get to play any sports at Harvard?
I did. I played volleyball for
You
2
did?
years, the
You did?
varsity. We actually have the largest Division I program in the United States. I know you wouldn't think that of Harvard to have the #1,
Yeah,
has the
yeah.
most Division I sports, but we do.
Yeah.
And it was so fun. I loved it. I was immediately able to be immersed into a family of girls and be able to be competitive with it. But after 2 years, I decided I just wanted to do something different and be involved in this mentor program at school. And then I decided, well, I'm not really doing anything. I'll try out this pageant thing, and it's been great, a great opportunity, and
You're a
I've
very
loved it.
pretty girl, but my other question is, how did you get to represent Miss Lakeville?
That's a great question, because I do not live here,
No, you don't.
but I love you guys and I love this place. But that's just how the Massachusetts system works. Is that as long as you live in Massachusetts, go to school in Massachusetts, you're able to compete in any of the locals. Some of them are closed. For instance, New Bedford is only closed to New Bedford residents. But Lakeville was open to anybody, and
So you
and
think
I
you're just gonna
researched.
walk in the footsteps of Miss Kelsey or something, or whatever her name was?
Oh, Miss Kinsler, right? Oh, yeah. I was like, oh, Taylor's from Lakeville, and I researched a lot about you guys and your commitment to being green and to conservation and to. I'm headed to Something's Brewing. I think after this to check it out. I've heard it's good. Anybody been to the coffee shop? Yeah, you've been, and so I fell in love with your community researching about it and felt like you all needed a representative, and I would love to be able to bring this town to the map. Should I win Miss Massachusetts, should I win Miss America, I will bring Lakeville and all its awesomeness to the national map.
You got a great
Well, I'll pray
coach.
that you do.
I do, I really do. Yes, Miss Lorna has been wonderful. She really is. So yes.
Kelsey, what do you do after you graduate from
She's
college?
going to law school.
Law school?
So I'm hoping that
She already told us that doesn't count.
Did she whisper in your ear while you were dancing with her?
She already told us that
She
doesn't
said she
count.
wanted a lawyer.
I'm hoping law school, possibly a joint law and business degree. So we'll see where
And
where
what
that
do
takes me.
you have a great goal for when you become a lawyer. What is your goal regarding working with people?
The elderly, yes. My grandfather, remember I talked a lot about my papa, he had a fabulous elder care attorney. So, and of course, elder care is a big passion of mine. So I would like to possibly give back as a career and be an elder care attorney as well. So to be able to make sure my legacy adults are getting those benefits that they need and that they're treated right, and so that would be awesome to be able to put my passion into a career too. So we'll see, one step at a time.
Great for you.
But
You know,
thank you, appreciate that.
You went to Harvard, right?
Yes.
Do you know what movie was filmed there? I think it
Love
was in the
Story.
70s.
The love story.
All right, okay.
Something, another point for me? Do I get a point? I'll give it to you guys. No, Harvard, every year when the new incoming freshmen come in and have kind of freshman week, they all watch the love story, and they have upperclassmen in the back just making fun of the entire movie and cracking jokes, because we know because it's filmed at Harvard, so we can say, oh, that building's not really there, or oh, he's I mean, it's a fun thing to watch. I actually haven't seen all of it, so I need to probably watch it. Sorry?
The Weeks Bridge?
I don't know. Oh, the Weeks Bridge, yes. It's great. Anybody been to Harvard before? Yeah? Yeah, it's a great place. Yes.
Do you, after everything is all done, do you plan on going back south?
That's a great question.
Or are you gonna stay up here?
I love being around my parents and
Yeah.
my little nieces and their niece and nephews, but I've fallen in love with Massachusetts. I consider myself a Bay Stater now, so I can see myself here for grad school, for living here afterwards. So thank you for welcoming me into the Massachusetts community.
Depends on the job market.
Depends on the job too. I want to get a job.
Yeah, right.
Wherever that whole job thing, that work thing, is that a real thing? I don't know. I'm just studying now. I don't really know what work is. Yeah.
Do you, I'm from the south as well. I was actually born in Florida.
Oh, cool.
But do you find the people more, is there a difference between the south and up here?
That's a great question. Is there a difference between the South? I actually have found, I think there's a wrong stereotype of the Northeast, and that you all are, all about you and not friendly and not kind, but I completely dispelled that stereotype coming up here and seeing, and people have welcomed me with warm arms, and they're so friendly, and so yes, that is not, you're gonna have your nice people everywhere and your mean people everywhere, but that stereotype is false. I love you guys.
Older people in Florida because they retire there.
That's right. That's right. Well, yes, that is true. So, but I mean, the South is great, but up here it's just as friendly, if not more. From Orlando, Disney World. So born in Orlando, but yeah, it's a good place, especially just because my family and. But thank goodness for Skype. Does anybody you guys Skype any grandkids or Skype any family? I mean, that's just the interaction that you're able to have with them. It's almost like you're there with them, touching them. But so that's enough for me. And I'm a pretty independent girl too, kind of a traveler and adventure girl. So I love being up here by myself, but love having mom here too. She's a great support system. So yeah. Anything else? Any other questions?
What's your favorite junk food?
Oh my goodness, junk food. Everything. I love a good warm cookie, chocolate chip cookie, peanut butter cookie. Anybody a good baker here? Anybody bake? Nobody bakes? Any cookies? Any good cookie ideas or anything?
I love cookies.
I brought cookies today from
Oh, did
Savas's.
you?
All right, there you go. Yeah, I'm looking forward to a lot of baked goods after the pageant. Has anybody seen a pageant before or watched it on TV, Miss America or Miss USA? So
We
there's,
used to have Miss America, Miss Massachusetts was held down in New Bedford for quite a few years.
all right,
Yeah.
right.
At the Zeitarian
I
Theater.
loved it there.
Yeah, oh
Now
yeah.
it's at the Hanover Theater.
Right, the Hanover Theater in like I said, Worcester. It's in
Worcester.
Worcester. So anyway, I was going to tell you about the different phases of competition. There's talent, which is where 35% of your score, which is a big chunk. 25% is a private interview, so you have the 5 judges and then me standing up here answering questions, similar ones to what's your favorite junk food, to what's great about the South versus the North, or what's going on in the news right now. It could be any kind of question, and you have to be prepared with a smile on your face at the same time to answer anything, which is kind of frightening, but kind of fun at the same time. Once you get into the zone, it's like, more questions, let's go.
That last pageant, the gal screwed it up. She lost the title because of it.
Right.
That was USA.
USA, that was the USA system. Remember I differentiated? So I know that was too bad, but it is very, I can sympathize with her because it is nerve-wracking being on stage and you have the bright lights and they ask you a question and you're like, what? Like, my name is Kelsey, I don't know. So I feel very bad. Yes, world peace. That's great. Yes, if you're in doubt about anything, just say world peace. I'm going to remember that. I'm going to So yes, 5% is that on-stage question that they can ask you really anything. Then 15% is evening gown. I'm not sure if there were pictures of my evening gown, but I'm wearing a white evening gown, very flowy. So it's all about being elegant and graceful, which is, kind of a struggle for this athlete, wanting to, I usually walk like this, hunch shoulders, so I've got to pull them back and try to walk like a lady, which is kind of hard sometimes. And then 15% is also swimsuit, the lifestyle and fitness, so which is great because I already am an athlete, so it's just an extension of what I usually do, which is great. But haven't been eating too many cookies lately, so that's why I'm asking what are some good cookie recipes so I can eat it the night after. And then I guess those are the 5 different phases. So it's completely. Oh, the on-stage question, yes, is worth 5%, yes. So that totals up to 100%. I think, remember, I'm not that great at adding, English major here, but I think that should add up. And it's exciting. I can really translate the athletic experiences that I've had to the pageant, and that, it's really not as cutthroat as you would think it was. Girls help each other backstage, last minute fixing hair and encouraging each other. You're going to do great. You're going to do so awesome. And so it's just really a sisterhood. But you are running around backstage. So I get my workout. See, just like we got our workout here dancing, I get my workout backstage running to try to change between each phase of competition. But it's a lot of fun, and I feel so blessed to be able to represent you all, to be able to wear the crown and compete and have fun, and because it's just a great experience. So
How do you keep up your good nutrition being a college student on campus?
that's funny because my mom and I were just talking about freshman year coming in. She was like, so that whole freshman 15 thing, I said, I'm pretty sure that happened to me freshman year because, I'm a very social person, social eater, just want to, I enjoy people, so let's eat pizza at midnight every night. So it's just, but I do love eating healthy and a lot of just greens, and because you feel so much better about your body, and so luckily we have a great dining hall system at Harvard and a grill, so you can order pretty much what you want, and there's a salad bar and a lot of healthy options. So it's just discipline, which I don't like to do. I would rather not be disciplined. I'd rather just do whatever. Any good eateries around here, or what's to see? What's to see in Lakeville that I may not have? What's to see here that I haven't seen yet? Restaurants. Other than Something's Brewing, which we're going to. I'm going to hit that up for a good coffee.
You have a boyfriend?
I do have a boyfriend, and he's actually working in Florida right now, working at a bank. But he's coming up on Friday to watch the pageant. My dad's coming on Tuesday, my godmother on Friday, so I have my mom's already here, so I have a great support system, because that's really what matters to me, is how people that love on me and encourage me. And
This is Lakeville, so you want to see all the lakes.
I do. Well, but especially
The Route 18, was it 18105 all the way up?
Yeah.
To Acushnet, and you see Assawamsett, and
She's already been to
Oh,
Island Terrace.
the Island Terrace. Yeah, I'll see that. We're going there a little bit later today. But it really is a beautiful community. You all are very blessed to be here, and I'm excited to be able to represent you. So, yeah, so thank you.
Good luck to you.